Hi, I'm Anatole, and this is my review of Neon Genesis Evangelion, episode number 1, Angel Attack, which scored 7.9 on IMDb. And as remarkable as it may sound, I have never seen the series. I am familiar with it enough that I have a vague notion of kind of the character arc, even though I don't know how it completes or any details other than that. But almost everything else I have no familiarity with because I just never got a chance to see it. And so I was quite excited when I learned it would be on Netflix, and here I am reviewing episode number 1. I am familiar with the director because the director and show creator being Hideaki Anno, because I've seen his movie Love and Pop, which was about Konsen Enji. I can't remember the name of paid dating is what it means in Japanese. And then also The Secret of the Blue Water. That's what I'm looking for right now on IMDb. But it occurred to me, Nadia, The Secret of the Blue Water. I'd seen those two, a few episodes of Nadia and the movie Love and Pop, but never Neon Genesis Evangelion. So this is my spoiler-free review of episode 1. I'm guessing there are other people like me who've never seen the series and are watching it now for the first time on Netflix, so I hope that this will be useful to them. If you have seen the series, please don't spoil it in the comments for me because I really would like to be surprised by the show. And so, again, spoiler-free review. It is a mecha show with giant monsters, kaiju, and robots, and it takes place on Earth of the future, now our past, the year 2015, which would have been the future at the time the show came out in 1996, and we get the interesting main character. He's a teenage boy, and there seems to be depths to him that we're not aware of. Again, I'm not going to spoil anything, just kind of talking in generalities and things you'll learn within the first few minutes of the show. But while the show appears to be very straightforward, my understanding and my feeling is that it will begin to subvert that genre a little bit. But what we get here in this first episode is very straightforward. It's pretty much a mecha cartoon. So you have giant monsters and robots attacking the monsters. There's a little bit of world building for how this came to be. Not a lot of explanation, but a little of world building of how humans are surviving with this world that's being plagued by monsters that are attacking. And a little bit of character drama. Again, not going to spoil what that is, but there is some character drama. And that's about it. It's 22 minutes, so not a lot of time to do more than in the first episode set up that whole world. The animation is a little simple, so a lot of animating on the two frames for one movement. And actually, this is anime, longer than that, maybe like 4s or 6s. There's a scene where characters, I think, moving on an elevator, and they're just static. They're done in black silhouette, so that the animator doesn't have to do a lot of animation, and they don't move, and then there's a lot of talking. So there is a lot of shortcuts being taken for the cartoon, which is indicative of the era. If you watch cartoons, anime from the 80s and 90s, there is a lot of those cutting corners. So that's to be expected. But it's not so much the budget they had or how they cut corners, but how they use it. And the episode's good. It left me intrigued enough that I'm in for episode 2. That's my spoiler-free review of Neon Genesis Evangelion, episode 1, titled Angel Attack. And I hope you will join me for my review of episode 2. That's all for now. Take care and be well. Goodbye.